Well, hello everyone. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Phil here, and welcome to a brand new playthrough. This one is kind of unique because I don't think I've ever played a remake kind of a game like this. And what I mean by that is this is Ratchet & Clank, but today is April 12th, 2016. You might say, Ratchet & Clank, that's a PS2 game. You played that a few years ago. You played the, HD Remaster Collection on PlayStation 3. Why are you playing the game again? Well, I have an answer for you. It's not a simple answer, though. This is not the same game. This is actually a brand new game. That's right, ladies and gents. Insomniac Games, the makers of the Ratchet & Clank series of games, has remade Ratchet & Clank from the ground up. Reason being, as you can see here right on my PlayStation 4 dashboard, there's an official, full-fledged CGI Ratchet & Clank movie releasing in theaters on April 29th, 2016. And to tie in with this, they've decided to remake a new game. It's basically, it is Ratchet & Clank. It's got the same cast of characters, so you're going to see familiar faces and stuff, probably hear the same voice actors. But it's a totally new story. It's a new game, remade from the ground up. From what I'm to understand, the graphics of this are freaking amazing. That's all I've been hearing for the past day. A few people started playing this at midnight last night and were like, Phil, you've got to play this game. Wait till you see it. Yeah, it just seems pretty interesting to me that they've redone the game. Now, apparently it has game mechanics from the originals, but it is completely reimagined. Huh. So I am very, very curious to see what they've done. Alright? Insomniac, when I played the original game in that HD collection, I thought that it had some, some archaic stuff going on because it was, let's face it, it wasn't a remake, it was a remaster. Now we've got the opportunity to see how did they take that game engine and bring it to the modern era. It is important to note, before we start, that they knew that they could not sell this game for a full retail price. Let's face it, 2016, not everyone's going to go wild for an action platformer, so they're selling it for $40. It's not a full 60, even though it is a full-fledged game from what I'm to understand. It is for a slightly discounted price, which is a good thing, okay? Alright. Let us begin with Ratchet & Clank, the remake. Oh, yes.
La la la.
Wait a minute, 2015? Why did it say 2015? The game's a year behind, apparently. The volume of the game seems pretty low. Ratchet & Clank. A crack in my ass. Oh wait, that was a different game. 3 difficulties: casual, normal, and hard. Strong, hard difficulty. No, I think that, we're gonna be doing normal. Normal difficulty, thank you. No options from the get-go. That's kind of interesting. All right, Veldin. Welcome to Veldin, bitches. Alero City Penitentiary.
Open up on 7.
That's right, the battle-hardened criminal, Ratchet.
Oh, yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117. Ship Helix.
What the hell's
You
this?
think you can break me, copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits of the universe. Places that would make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of Sword Doom. The iron holding no balance.
Paris Hilton's cooch? What the hell? Oh, God.
Greetings, new fish. I'm...
Captain Quark. I don't believe it. You're here. I used to dream of being arrested by you.
Oh, get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many, many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet & Clank Holo game.
The what?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax.
Oh, you must mean the Holo film. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you like all CG.
Ha, they're referencing the
No, I
movie.
mean the game. It's based on the holofilm. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holofilm based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault. I've been away from my adoring public in this forsaken place too long. And now, no one will ever hear my side.
Oh.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
You would? Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless Lombax named Ratchet.
Ha, so this is cool. Here we go. They're gonna tell the story, I guess, of the movie. It's funny that they broke the fourth wall and said there's a movie coming out. I like that. Uh-oh. Well, there he is.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Grim, you're here. I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that bolt crank.
All right.
Does that ship look mag-lifted to you?
Head to the
Get on that bolt
fairgrounds.
crank. Come on.
Oh, we got a strike ability with square. See that? Jump is X. Oh my god, I'm right in the... Oh, you can double jump from the get-go. Look at that. Aha. Rotate with right thumbstick, not surprised. What is circle? Circle is nothing right now, and neither is triangle. How about the bumpers?
Waiting on you, kid.
Oh! L2 allows you to focus straight ahead and strafe left and right. And it looks like you could jump left. See, you can kind of strafe jump by holding L2. That's going to come in handy when we obviously have... Oh, look at that! Holding L2 and square, you've got the throwing your little wrench as like a boomerang. That's cool. Okay. So what are we supposed to be doing? Kidding you?
Screwing around.
Destroying your balls? What does he want me to do?
Look at this thing.
Aha.
Avionics fried. CPU fried. Even the gosh darn gravity coils fried. Okay, let's see if these new Versa bulbs work.
Versa
Look up.
bulbs.
You see something flashing?
Yep.
Yep. Left side looks good.
It's a miracle. Onto the afterburner lights. Look down.
Lower left afterburner light checks out.
This thing might just be space-worthy after all. One more to the right.
Lower right afterburner works. So, are we good?
Yep, we're good. The news says the tryouts are being held at the fairgrounds. Show 'em what you got, kid.
And so Ratchet began his adventure, hoping to become a Galactic Ranger.
Ho-ho! Or you can adjust camera controls in the options menu.
It's 8 a.m. and it's gonna be a hot one.
Whoa, look at this!
Our first story is a
Ho ho ho!
last night at approximately 8:13 our time. Planet Tenet
Dude, this is wild. Look how awesome it looks.
supernova. President Phyronix has issued
Wow.
a statement calling it a tragic natural disaster.
Give me your bolts.
This is the fourth planet we've lost in the last 3 months, leaving some to wonder. Is there any influence?
Nothing there. What's this? I have no idea. Scenery, I guess. Wow, we got multiple ways to go. Look at this. What's over here? It looks like... Ah, look! Gravity boots! When I get the gravity boots, yeah, see?
For Ratchet did not have the key component required to help him traverse the ionized surface. Magna Boots.
Magna boots, they're called. Okay, when I get Magna boots, I can come back here. That's cool. There's no way to run faster, huh? Nah. Right thumbstick, when I click it in, puts me into like a full-on strafe mode. Okay. Such graphics! Much beautiful! Wow! I like it. I dig it. We haven't had an action platformer with modern graphics yet, quite honestly, so This is something refreshing. Alright, smash that sucker open. You know what's kind of funny? You remember that game Knack? It was a launch title for PS4. That's like the last kind of action-y platformer style game that we had on a freaking PS4. When you think about it. Here, have this. Oh, I missed them. What about this? Well, that was mean. 10 experience for slaughtering him.
Using his trusty Omni Wrench.
Wow. Ratchet slaughtered innocent toads.
In order to best his foes, Ratchet used the warrior's time-honored tradition of jumping.
Nuh. Grab this. Hey! Unacceptable. How dare you strike me? There's little toolboxes just sitting around for no reason you can smash, of course.
Ratchet knew he faced mortal peril. Should he
Health
find
and
himself on the
experience.
verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to heal.
Oh, I used that stuff after a bank robbery once. It healed like
Whoa, look at this!
gunshot wounds.
You could break the bridge. Break the bridge for extra bolts. Look at all these bolts. Damn! A Boltapalooza. What's this over here? Nothing. Darn. Probably if you missed the jump. These double jumps. Oh, I missed. Damn. Why the hell when a frog dies, why does it drop bolts? That doesn't make sense. I'm playing a video game about a wombax, and I'm asking why it doesn't make sense.
Flagrant disregard for public property. Look at him smashing crates. The hubris.
Maybe
That's right.
he was just saving up bolts so he could buy a new weapon to protect the galaxy with.
Hey, who's telling the story here?
The other guys chimed in. The narration's gonna be pretty funny, I get the feeling. Uh-oh. Oh god, look how many there are! Whoa!
With his enemies
Bloodthirsty
vanquished,
frogs.
Ratchet forged ahead. His destination? Destiny.
Whoa, a new card available. What is that? New cards.
You've just collected your first holo card.
Okay.
You can earn single holo cards by defeating enemies. Or you can explore secret areas to find packs of 3. Your goal is to complete a whole set of holo cards.
Okay. Huh. The Praetorian Omni Wrench card. Look at that. Okay. Standard wrench used by the Lombax Praetorian Guard. 1% collection. Which probably means there's 100 individual cards to collect. Smash everything. Destroy everything! Now. Can I go in these doors? Nope.
Greetings, cadets, and welcome to the Galactic Ranger recruitment event.
Ah.
Into the training course and let's test your mettle.
Training course to be a Galactic Ranger.
Ready to be a Galactic Ranger?
I actually think that's the premise of the movie, is that Ratchet wants to be a ranger.
Ready to dispense some justice?
Not yet, hold on. Let me break these boxes. There we go. Alright, now I'm ready. Oh, no, I'm not ready yet. Hold on. Alright, now I'm ready. There. Beat the shit out of him. Okay.
Hello, recruit. Cora Veralux here. Show us how quick you can be on your feet by jumping over these obstacles.
Ah, you can
Good
platform.
work. Now keep moving to the next part of the course. A good ranger is always mindful.
Whoa! Oh, he grabbed it. Cool.
Across these- Good job.
You saw that, right?
Who we've been looking for.
He grabbed the
Keep moving to
platform. That's
next part
new.
of the course.
I thought for sure he was gonna fall and die, but no.
Hey there, recruit. I'm Brax Lectress, and my specialty is brute force. Let's see how well you can. Hey, that was pretty good.
I'm not even listening.
Time to get our hands on some firepower. Go ahead and grab a fusion grenade glove from this Gadgetron vendor.
Ooh, fusion grenade glove. Our first item.
You got a deal.
Nice. Nice.
Next step, blow stuff up.
R2. Cool.
The Solana Galaxy is a perilous place, as evidenced by the large amounts of ammunition left sitting around in crates.
Just ammo, I see. Unlimited ammo. Boom. Beautiful. Ooh, boiling lava. Onward! Oh, you want to mess with me, huh?
In order
Take
to spice
this!
things up, we've armed these dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Our lawyers are totally cool.
Whoa, look at all these people.
Good job, recruits. You may just be the next Galactic Ranger. Head to the final challenge.
Come on, Ratchet. You can do this.
The final challenge.
It's time for the final challenge. Survive a brutal onslaught of enemies, and you just might be our next Galactic Ranger.
Okay.
Or maybe.
An enemy gauntlet.
One down.
One down, that was a double kill. What are you talking about?
Whoa. Looks like some angry toads.
Another one down.
Damn! Leveled up. Defeat enemies to increase your maximum health.
Impressive. Could we be looking at Solana's next Galactic Ranger?
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Oh boy, out of ammo.
There we go. Look at all these bolts.
Good job, Cadet. Come see me after the show.
Damn! Look at this. All right. Well, I guess that was the training / tutorial, huh? I have to say the graphics are good. It's only 30 frames per second, but for an action platformer, maybe we won't need more than that. But the graphics are quite detailed and nice. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the savior of Solana, Captain Quark.
Hello, Veldin.
Hello, Captain!
He's on fire again.
I know.
My name is Copernicus Quark, and yes, that was an impressive wall of fire I just walked past. I'm gonna be real with you folks for a moment. When President Vironix recommended I take on a new ranger, I knew just where to go. That's right. We want you!
Yeah!
I know what you're thinking. Do I have what it takes? After all, you may not have prevented Dr. Nefarious from atomizing Aliros City. You may not have stopped Neptune Prague from rendering the entire population of Iridia colorblind. Twice. After all, you may not have this chiseled jaw or godlike pectoral region, but if you have heart, then you have what it takes. You don't have what it takes.
I have heart.
Yes, but unfortunately that heart is encased in a weak, muscleless mass of inexperience. Plus, there's your history to consider.
Got a long line of citations here. Possession of an illegal gravity repulsor.
Operation of a black market accelerator.
Oh!
Disruption of the space-time continuum?
Whoa!
Is a funny story.
You're reckless. You're a loose cannon, and you're dangerous. That's my shtick.
And you're a Democrat, the worst kind. Get the hell out of here, you bleeding heart.
In jeopardy, get back out there. And remember, you can do anything. As long as you're me.
Go vote for Bernie Sanders, you loser. You hipster idiot.
The mad scientist who made all of this possible.
Mad suggests cognitive impairment. I'm more of a vengeful scientist. I trust you're here to meet the troops.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
Damn,
State
one-track
your
mind.
prime hub.
Huh?
Hello.
Ha!
Defect detected. Preparing for immediate destruction. In 3, 2.
Oh, a defect. Go play, Victor.
A midget robot is a defect. Quark 2. Oh, we get to play as Clank now. Cool.
The helpless defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with the facility's ventilation system. If he could just run to the vent, he might just make it out of there alive.
All right. Boom. Escape the factory as Clank.
I know you will find.
Whoa! Do you see that? Look.
You never.
His arms get huge. Does he have a gun? I don't think so. I punched it. What is this? It's kind of an orb.
People defect knew that if he were to survive, he would have to throw a bomb at whatever lay in his path.
Okay then.
The young defect spotted a spring bot ahead of him and knew that with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces. Gravity.
Okay.
The hopeless defect had to throw a spring bot. But where? And how?
Springbok. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, you can move him. A springy bot. Oh! I don't think I was supposed to do that. La la la. New area. Oh, what the heck? Whoa, look at this guy.
There you are.
X. Oh, you can double jump too. Cool.
Quit
Whoa.
your running, you useless piece of scrap.
Whoa. This is a cool segment. Leave me alone. Just because I'm short doesn't mean I'm a defect. How dare you?
Get back here and let's settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
Your preconceived notions is what's socially acceptable are very offensive to me. How dare you? Oh no!
Water.
Here, have this. Aww. Aww.
A little close for my liking.
I wanted to blow him up with the grenade. Oh well. It's just now a new kind of robot again.
Suddenly, the defect spotted a power bot. This device could power up a variety of machines. But
Ah.
where should he throw it?
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shiv. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling.
What seems to be the problem, Victor?
You won't get away from me, Chairman.
Nice.
I got him right where I want him.
Aha! So now I go back. Yep. And I use the grenade. Yoink. A springy. Always with the springy. I like the springy. And now you go ba-boom!
Not so hard.
Uh-oh, here we go
You think
again.
You can run from me?
Not that brute again.
Thank God this guy's so slow. What?
Get back
Wow.
here, you miserable defect.
Okay, I was on the target, but it took a lot of my life away. Damn. Boom, 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 boom.
Try outrunning this.
Whoa, what's that? Whoa. He completely missed. There we go.
I'm gonna rip you apart. Sprocket by sprocket.
Whoa, what the? I guess that was supposed to happen. Or not? I guess not. That was weird. He instantly took all my life.
You think you can run from me?
Alright, we'll try again. I don't know what happened.
Again.
This time I didn't take damage. That's good.
Get back here, you miserable defect.
I think it was supposed to be a defect, yet he was made perfectly, you know, with things for the size of his body. It wasn't like he was a full-fledged robot with like a tiny arm or something, or a malfunctioning part. No, he was just, his whole body was insanely small.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sprocket by sprocket.
All right, so this time he didn't slash me. I don't get it. Why did he slash me last time? Huh? Weird.
Water! Ah!
Again with the water. Aha! The little robot that could. He's escaping. Damn.
Computer, set coordinates for the Galactic Ranger home base.
Destination set. We will never make it, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh dear.
Alrighty then. Well, 2 tutorial segments, 1 for Ratchet and Clank. That was cool.